de las lejanas tierras de Escocia. Nos acompaña hoy nuestro amigo Agua. A ver, espera que todavía no sé, no estoy seguro cómo se pronuncia.
Mandale, a ver.
Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me?
He's mute.
You're muted.
Yeah.
Hi,
Okay, now.
Thomas.
Hey.
Franca, sorry I'm late. How are you doing?
No,
Don't worry.
that's okay. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. For here. How's stuff at your end?
It's kind of complicated this time with the virtual thing, but we can manage. We want to introduce you to Corina Manchado, who is our English translator for the people in the chat. So she's gonna.
Hello.
This is what we're doing, and let's see if we can do it right this time. Whenever Corina does this, means we need to stop talking and she needs to translate. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's practice. Corina, do this. Le vamos a dar el espacio entonces a Corina que nos cuente un poquito.
Would you tell me how your name is pronounced?
Aves. So it's spelled pronounced with V. So it's even though it's W, it's pronounced with Aves. I'm originally from Pakistan, so Lahore, and I've been in Scotland for 20 years now.
Oh.
So I did my education here as well. Yeah.
So it's Aves?
Aves, yeah, that's good.
Aves.
Ha estado en Escocia ya por 20 años.
¿Pero de dónde es?
De Pakistán.
Muy bien.
So, Aves, first off, we want to meet you. What do you do for a living?
So I'm a researcher in research organization, which is part of our university. I can send you a link where we are, so you can have a see where we are. So I'm just outside of Glasgow Airport. I look at visualizations. I look at VR and AR, and we look at the middle stages. So, we have these TRL levels, which NASA uses, from TRL1, which is a very concept level, and TRL9, which is fully deployed and it gets hands over. So this is where I am. This building will be finished in 2 years, but there's other centers underneath it as well. So this is the National Manufacturing Institute of Scotland. Yeah, just let me know if anyone's ever in Glasgow. I'm more than happy to show you. I think right now we're not working in the facility because of where we are with COVID. But it's open to public. The public can come in and actually see the facility. They can actually meet the academia, industry researchers, and it's a great place to just anyone who wants to work in manufacturing world, they can come and actually visit. So it's a great place. And before that, I used to work in satellite manufacturing. So I was working on geostationary
satellite manufacturing.
Yeah, so I was based in Airbus Stevenage, which is. I'll send some detail here. Okay. So that's just north of London, and they used to build geostationary satellites. So I was working on the additive side and the machining side. So the future payloads for the satellites are 3D printed. So yeah, I was based there. It's a very old building. So that's a very cool building history as well, because that building used to be, Airbus Stevenage. Sorry.
No, we need to give Cory time for translation.
Yeah.
But I didn't see your hand, Cory. Did you do this?
Twice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Sorry,
wasn't paying
I
attention.
missed it.
Está bien, está bien.
Está
Dice que es
complicada esta, Cory, ¿eh?
investigador en una organización, en una universidad. Está en Glasgow. Y bueno, dice que trabaja en realidad virtual, VR y AR. Y antes solía trabajar con satélites. Eso es básicamente lo que dijo, más
Tal
bien.
cual, fabricando satélites.
Ajá, la producción.
Perdón.
Así que dice que si alguna vez alguien está interesado en la producción de satélites, puede contar con ellos.
O si alguno de nosotros va a Glasgow.
A Glasgow.
we wanna go to Scotland. Cory,
Oh,
have,
yeah.
have you been to Scotland?
I haven't been to Scotland, but I have been to England.
Oh, you should definitely visit Scotland. It's really beautiful, and like if you come to like the cities like Edinburgh, it's a historic city. You have the castles, and it's half an hour drive, and you're in the countryside with the hills. And I would like to visit Argentina. I think the country looks so beautiful. Wish one day I can come.
You're welcome to come.
Totally.
Definitely.
In Argentina, we have a beautiful place called the Patagonia. It's like paradise.
It's kind of like Iceland, but
yeah, I don't know.
in the south.
So
Nice.
it was Avais, right?
Yes, Aves. Yeah.
Okay, Avais. Sorry, Avais. How did you got involved with the organization of the SpaceApps Challenge?
So I've been a part of quite a few hackathons in the past. So there's a hackathon that gets done by European Space Agency called Act in Space. I don't know if you heard of it. I can send a link for that as well.
Act in Space.
Yes.
No, I don't know about it.
So I'm just sending you in the stream chat.
Mientras tanto, le digo a la gente que dice que ha hecho hackatones en el pasado y que una de ellas era de la Agencia Espacial de Europa, que se llama Act in Space. Va a mandar el link.
Sí, y ahí está en pantalla.
Act in Space.
Act in Space.
Nice.
It's from
Is this about
the
acting?
European.
No, right?
No.
Can't be right. Well, they're gonna make a movie in the International Space Station with Tom Cruise soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Amazing.
So, entonces, acting in space no es de actuar. Y bueno, ahí vamos a ver un poquito. Nos va a contar de qué trata.
And what does this hackathon is about?
So it's similar to SpaceApps Challenge, but it's sponsored by French Space Agency and European Space Agency and the German Space Agency, and it gives people. There's countries in South America as well.
Argentina is there.
Yeah, so just get in touch. I think you can still sign up as a city, and if the participants win the national challenge, the European Space Agency funds people to go to the Toulouse for the space challenge, international one. And
wow,
if you win that, you get a lot of space credits from Airbus Defence and Space. And
wow.
And you also get to go to a zero gravity flight. So that's pretty cool.
No!
What?
Yeah.
We need to get into this. Okay, Cory's gonna translate. But this is amazing.
Definitely sign up.
Habla un poco de esta hackathon. Dice que hay varios patrocinadores, agencias espaciales como la alemana, por ejemplo, y habla de que tienen un Zero Gravity Flight, que es un avión que simula gravedad cero. Chicos, ¿ustedes saben más sobre eso?
Sí, uno de
si
los
le pueden
premios,
explicar a la audiencia.
Uno de los premios es volar en el Zero G, que es un avión que, si no me equivoco, sale desde Rusia. Y lo que hace es un avión sin asientos ni nada. Vos despegás así y cuando llega a lo más alto que puede ir, empieza a hacer una desaceleración de 9,8 metros sobre segundo al cuadrado, que es la aceleración de la gravedad. Entonces vos, con respecto al avión, estás en cero gravedad. Y podés sentir como si estuvieras en el espacio. Y ese es alto premio, porque posta que no mucha gente puede hacerlo. Hay videos de Tony Hawk haciendo trucos en gravedad cero en ese avión. Hay un montón de cosas ocupadas. So, I'm sorry, we got hyped with the zero G thing, but this is really cool.
Have you, Abeis, have you been to a zero G plane?
No, we didn't win. So we won the Airbus challenge. So we got to go in the flights pilot training simulator in Toulouse, and we get to meet an astronaut. So that was what we did in 2016, and that's why I actually got involved with space. Before that, I was working in commercial aircraft sector. But like when you think about space companies, you think about it's only for NASA, and I'm a manufacturing engineer by trade. I don't know anything theoretical physics or all this interesting, super hard stuff. So I don't think I would ever get involved. But these kind of hackathons just it enables it. So I highly recommend anyone, like any participants, just make full use of these hackathons. There's a lot of people that are mentoring. You can go and ask them, and they can maybe tell you, what's available.
And it's really great.
You said,
Cory?
Okay, first Cory.
Sí, dice que no ganaron esa hackathon, pero sí una de Airbus, así se llama, el desafío de Airbus, y pudieron ir en un simulador en el 2016. Dice que es un... eso es muy importante, que pudieron conocer a un astronauta, sí, y que es un ingeniero industrial él.
Tal cual. And Abeis, which astronaut did you met? That's a very important thing.
Okay, so that's going to be a tough question. It was a French astronaut who was on the space shuttle programs. Charles something. Let me search his name.
Okay. So, how often... Ahí Tommy le preguntó qué astronauta conoció y lo va a googlear bien, pero es Chris algo o Charles algo. How often do they do this acting space thing?
The hackathon.
Yeah.
So they do every 2 years.
Every 2 years. Okay.
Entonces, esta hackathon Acting Space se hace cada 2 años.
So there should be one this year?
Okay. Franco, mira el chat.
Yes, so it was supposed to happen this year. We were going to host it in Edinburgh as well. But because of COVID, and because safety, no facility was able to do it in person. Or maybe in 2 years' time, we'll try to do it again.
I see.
Claro, por la causa del COVID no pudieron hacerlo, pero van a ver si lo pueden hacer. ¿Cómo?
Claro, 2 años.
If you have opportunity, I recommend getting in touch with them and see if you can host it as well. I'm not fully sure about if they can do it virtual as well. So just have a look and see if anyone would like to sign up after this hackathon, in the Acting Space hackathon.
Yeah.
Dice que si alguien se quiere comunicar con ellos, pueden intentarlo, pero no sabe si lo van a hacer virtualmente.
Claro.
Obviamente pueden intentar participar en esta hackathon después del NASA SpaceApps Challenge.
Claro. So, looking at Acting Space Argentina, and it says September 2020, November 13 is the hackathon. And here it says virtual event. So maybe... That is great. I didn't know about this.
We could really participate.
Yeah, but not the people who are listening, only us. No, I'm kidding.
Only us. So we can get the zero G
Bien,
plane.
parece ser que se va a hacer en Argentina virtualmente, Acting Space. Ahí vimos el Instagram.
En La Plata.
que dice que es en noviembre y es de La Plata. Así que los que nos estén escuchando vayan a chequear porque estaría bueno volar en 0G. Okay. Tommy, you had more questions, I think.
Yes. Abais, how are you managing this virtuality of the event? Which platforms are you using? How many attendees do you have? Tell me about this year experience.
So this experience, this is my first time organizing it. So I would love to hear from your side as well. How do you organize it? So this was actually the first time I'm hosting a hackathon. So we have around 39 participants in Glasgow, and we are coordinating across UK wide. So we did some webinars on YouTube live streams. With London, Southampton, Bristol, Newport, and Cambridge. There was an interesting talk by a mimicry from a professor from Cambridge, and she's actually part of the mentors. So if anyone who's working on nature-inspired space challenges, just let us know, and we can put in touch with the professor from Cambridge. She's really cool and happy to help people. And we're using Discord channels, YouTube live streams, and that's. I think we also have Slack channels and Zoom calls, but mostly Discord. Actually, that's our main point of call. And for tomorrow, we will also look at Discord as well for judging. So we'll do a local judging in Glasgow, and then 2 hours later we'll do one in London, UK wide. And we have a machined trophy out of a aluminium billet that will give it to the winning team for UK. We are very eager to get some funding.
Thanks. So, Cory.
Bueno, dice que esta es la primera vez que organiza el evento, así que está esperando que también nosotros le contemos un poco más sobre cómo lo hacemos acá en Argentina. Dice que también hay otros lugares como Bristol, Londres, que también lo están haciendo, y que las plataformas que más utilizan son YouTube, Zoom y especialmente Discord. También los jueces van a estar en Discord y después de 2 horas del Reino Unido. Primero localmente hacen la elección de los ganadores y después en el Reino Unido.
Gracias, Cory. Well, and here it's kind of the same thing. We've been mostly using Discord. We had a huge problem with Discord yesterday because our programmer made a bot that manages groups and everything. And the lights went off in his house, and the bot went to sleep. So everything paralyzed for a minute. Franco, estás muteado.
¿Por qué me he muteado?
Porque se escucha un perro de fondo.
Sí, hay un perro. So, in the most critical moment, I mean, we were doing the
opening.
Starting the opening event, and everyone was trying to get in, and everything went down. But it got better over time.
And
that sounds really cool, actually.
Complicated but cool. And besides Discord, YouTube streaming and WhatsApp groups, and that's all. That's pretty much it. And how many participants are you having this year?
UK wide, there are, I think there are around 18 teams in London. There's 8 teams in Glasgow. 10, 12 teams in Southampton. So these are the 2 big areas with a lot of participants. I can't remember. I think there's a couple of teams in Bristol. There's a couple of teams in Newport, and 1 team in Cambridge. We haven't been able to get in touch.
That's a lot. Cory, do you want to?
Sí. Dijo que en términos de, hablando de Inglaterra en general, que hay 18 grupos en Londres, 8 en Glasgow, 12 en Southampton, así, algunos en Bristol y en Newport, y que hay uno en Cambridge. Hay muchísimos.
O sea, es como más de Reino Unido.
Sí, habla del Reino Unido en general.
Yeah. And I want to ask you about that. You talk about UK, like in general. Do you have like a bigger lead organizer in UK?
No, we don't. We just have the local leads trying to coordinate, and yeah, we're just coordinating ourselves. Alyssa from the Go team, she emailed us, say that okay, there's a lot of participants or different cities taking part in UK. Does the local leads in UK want to just come together and have a joint event? And that's what we tried to do. So for the kickoff on Friday, we did a live stream on YouTube with it. I wanted to ask, could I invite my friend as well, Karina?
Yeah, of course.
She works for European Space Agency Business Incubation Center, and I can send her an invite, and she's helping out with that event.
Yes, of course.
And you can just send the same link that we gave you, and she'll be able to join.
Yeah.
Cori, do you want to translate?
Uh-huh. Dice que no tienen un organizador que sea de todo el Reino Unido, sino que están los local leads o organizadores locales. Uh-huh. Ellos mismos coordinan y que empezaron el viernes y bueno, quieren también hacer algo juntos entre
con
todos,
las otras ciudades.
pero de UK, sí, con las ciudades, Londres, Glasgow, Bristol, etc.
Y ahora, según entendí, está invitando a una amiga o a un amigo que trabaja en la Agencia Espacial Europea. A ver quién entra.
Ahí tenés. Mira qué calaña de invitados que tenemos, ¿eh?
¿Quién te conoce?
¿Qué?
Franco Mazoca.
¿Quién te conoce? Día la toalla, ¿eh?
Día la toalla. Who are you inviting again?
So I'm inviting Karina Wardak from European Space Agency Business Incubation Center in Edinburgh. She was going to help us organize Act in Space and this event. And she's the incubation manager. So what she does is, if any startup has an idea on space technology, then they want to set up their business. European Space Agency gives some funding and a table space and desk space and facilities where the company can host, and it's a great opportunity. I will let Karina. Hopefully, she can join. I'm just asking, but it's it's an interesting place. It's near a hill in Edinburgh, and it has an old observatory on the top. It's quite a beautiful place. So if anyone get a chance, visit.
Yeah, we would love to go there.
Yeah.
Let's see some comments on the chat. Hey, good morning / afternoon from Bariloche. Thanks and great. Listen to your experience. Gracias, Gabriel. And he mentioned Bariloche. Bariloche is like the paradise in Patagonia, the place I mentioned earlier. I'm gonna put some.
No, I'm kidding. Pasa que I'm from Patagonia as well, but the other side. So there's
the other Patagonia.
The other Patagonia.
Let's see.
Nos estamos peleando acá que es mejor, Bariloche o la costa.
So this is Bariloche. It's kind of Switzerland looking.
Amazing.
It has like beautiful lakes and routes, and it's pretty amazing.
Oh, it looks beautiful. I would love to live with that someday.
And also the space industry is quite based in Bariloche as well.
Yes.
So space people live in Bariloche.
Ahí cuenta
Okay.
Tommy que en Bariloche, en la Argentina, es donde más activo está la comunidad espacial con PAP y con todo eso. Así que estamos publicitando Bariloche para que Agodays vaya a visitarlo.
So how big is the space sector in Argentina, and how long have you been organizing SpaceApps as well?
Well, about the space sector, it's not quite big as in Europe, I think. We do have a space agency, which let me put the ad because they are sponsoring this event. So
that's covering up away. So I think did you ask about the space program in Argentina or about the SpaceApps?
The SpaceApps.
SpaceApps. So, pregunta cómo hemos estado con SpaceApp acá en Argentina, y bueno, le vamos a contar más o menos. We've been doing this for 3 years now.
3 years.
In Mendoza.
Oh, nice.
So, first 2 were with real people in a real place, and they were awesome. Especially last year, there was a bunch of space nerds all together in the same space. And we just had a great time, and it's great to see new ideas. So now we're transitioning to this online event, and it's going good. We have some technical issues now and then, but it's going great, I think.
Some
Some
technical issues. No, but it's great. Cody?
Yes, Thomas and Franco said we are organizing this event for the 3rd time.
No, al español.
Spanish.
Sí, ya sé, pero estoy hablando con él. Preguntó, bueno, están hablando del SpaceApps de acá, dice que ya es la 3ª vez que lo organizamos y que ha sido un poco difícil el tema de que sea un evento virtual. Hemos tenido algunos problemas técnicos, pero estamos
tratando de surfear.
De mejorar, sí. De poner todo en condiciones.
Genial.
So, Abais, thank you so much for your time. Will your friend join or?
Yes, I'm just checking with Karina right now. Just give it.
Don't worry.
Don't worry. Well, earlier we had an interview with people in the SpaceApps in Italy.
Okay. Nice.
In the city of Brescia. Corina, is that right? Brescia. That we contacted on Slack. Brescia with this local lead, and they had a great team there too. But they were like. They were like more prepared than us. They had a banner on the background with the sponsors and partners. It was like another level, but
I don't know. Huh? I think we are more prepared because we use Discord, and they don't. So
yeah, they were using Google Meets and Telegram, I think.
And Telegram.
And Telegram, yeah. But I don't know.
Bueno, estamos esperando a ver si se suma esta persona de la estación, ojalá, de la Agencia Espacial Europea, que se llama Karina y que probablemente entre en un ratito. Así que bueno, aprovecho que mientras si alguna de las personas que nos está mirando tiene alguna consulta para hacer, la puede hacer ahora.
A ver, ahí la gente en el chat. ¿Pero la cabeza, Franco?
Sí.
Pumba, si alguien tiene preguntas en el chat, pueden hacerlas acá. Vamos a sacar esto. Ahí está. ¿Alguien tiene alguna pregunta, Franco?
Yes, I do. So, I see in the background there, it looked like an oscilloscope, but no, now that I see it big, it's not. So, what are you working on right now? That is my question. I mean, I know you're working on
muted. You're muted.
I'm muted.
So I've just moved into a new house, and I can just show you. So this is my partner's place, and I am based here. We don't have anything like we're gonna get carpets on Tuesday. So our home is just bare floor right now. We don't have any curtains, so we're just trying to block out the sun from that side. And yeah, in terms of the personal projects, I do a bit of like VR and AR. We try to get some sort of like IoT data and VR. So we have like some small Raspberry Pis that we like to work with, just for nice. So
That's great.
That's type projects. What about yourself?
Wow.
Bien, nos cuenta un poco de los proyectos que están encarando ahora. Se acaba de mudar, dice, por eso no tiene cortinas y alfombras y demás. Y le pregunté sobre los proyectos que está elaborando ahora. Dice que está trabajando mucho en realidad virtual, realidad aumentada y la relación de la realidad virtual con
Internet de las cosas.
Internet de las cosas. Y por eso nos mostró una Raspberry Pi que está usando ahí para elaborar en eso. Y nos pregunta a nosotros, Tommy, ¿nosotros qué estamos haciendo? Hace mucho que no hacemos nada.
Uf, así tecnológico.
Claro.
Y lo último que quisimos hacer era el tacho de basura que se activaba solo. Cuando estamos en... No, creo que fue un fin de semana que estábamos ahí medio desocupados.
Porque se rompió un servo y no anduvo. Sí, qué No, but I'm working on something. Nah. I'm not working on something serious right now. I mean, I'm building an arcade.
Okay, nice.
And that's what I'm using my Raspberry Pis for. And I've been working a lot in building a YouTube channel, like related to 3D modeling and 3D printers. So whenever I have free time, I try to record new videos for that. But
That's really cool. Yeah. And in terms of arcade, are you looking at old classic games like Pac-Man and what kind of arcade will be?
Ok, bueno, le estoy contando de mi arcade ahora, que el proyecto en el que estoy trabajando. So, I have emulators for NES, SNES, Sega, and also arcade classics. But I don't want it to have like 10,000 games. Just like 50.
Like the old classics.
Games that I know or that I like. Because when there are too many options, there is anxiety and analysis paralysis, and that's not what I want with my arcade.
But besides video games, now we have Karina. Karina, welcome.
We've been waiting.
Hello.
Hey, Karina.
Hello.
What time is it there? Can I say good afternoon or good morning or good night?
Good evening.
Good evening. No, here is 2 p.m.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's Karina, tell us a little bit about yourself. Let me introduce you to Corina. Almost the same
nice
name.
to meet you.
She's our translator, so whenever you see her do this, it's because she needs you to stop so she can translate.
Very good.
For the people in the chat.
So I'm Karina. I'm a business incubation manager from the Higgs Center for Innovation in Edinburgh in Scotland. I'm supporting startups in the space area, and I've got very, very deep and profound background in space law, and I worked in several international institutions all over Europe, and I worked in several cities in Europe as well. And I really like to see how students or young people having great ideas and developing these ideas into a proper service and product as well. This is really amazing to see what is possible. And sometimes you think, okay, you've got everything now. Everything is, you discovered everything. You've got all the services and the products in the space area, but it's not the case. People can always develop something. And this is really, really nice to see innovation coming up. And startups are really having this tool and having the mindset to be innovative as well. And it's an honor, and I'm really, really proud to support startups with our programs that they have in Edinburgh, specifically the ESA Big and the Higgs Big.
Wow.
Bueno, dice que sí, que es administradora, que trabaja en Escocia, apoya mucho las startups y está muy interesada en el derecho espacial y que le gusta mucho la idea de trabajar con estudiantes y que tienen ideas para que se hagan posibles diferentes proyectos. Dice que no todo está hecho ya, que la gente siempre puede desarrollar cosas nuevas, innovadoras y que para ella es un honor poder trabajar con ellos. Está muy orgullosa de todo lo que pueden hacer.
Wow, and in space law, that sounds like very complicated to me.
Well,
does it really is?
I would say every area and every if you work in a specific area, even if you're doing bakery, it is complicated. But if you've got a passion for it, it's easy for you. But I can understand from a perspective of a third person, it's maybe difficult. But if you're passionate about it, it becomes easy for you as well. And you stay hungry to know more about it. But from the first point, you will see, oh, well, space law, it could be maybe, out of space. Talk about space law, but it's with everything in life. If you're passionate about it, and if you try to understand it, it becomes more and more easier.
Totally.
Cory?
I'm sorry, but I couldn't understand anything because I don't know if it's my internet.
Oh, we know Cory. Okay, don't worry.
Pero estaba diciendo, yo le dije que el derecho espacial sonaba como súper complicado, ella dijo que sí es complicado, pero si le metes como mucha pila y mucha garra, es como la pastelería, como que al principio no entendés nada y después entendés mucho si le pones garra y hambre de conocimiento.
Exacto, y a medida que vas sabiendo más ganas te dan saber más todavía.
Great.
And so, Karina, how did you got involved in the SpaceApps Challenge? Why are you here?
Well, I can give you a reason. The reason is on the left side of the screen.
Okay.
The reason is this guy, huh?
He's the person behind this great idea.
I'm sorry, Karina, I couldn't hear you well before, but now I think my internet is working well. I'm sorry again. I apologize.
Dice Karina que le preguntábamos por qué se metió en SpaceApps y que la razón es ese muchacho que está ahí. Así que genial. Y ahora que ya tenemos a Cory, podemos seguir tranquilamente.
Genial. And Abbas told us that you were working in the European Space Agency. Is that right?
No, I'm not working in the European Space Agency. I'm working as a business incubation manager at the Higgs Center for Innovation. It's part of STFC, and ESA has got different programs, and one of them is the ESA Big program. And I'm not working for the European Space Agency. I'm supporting ESA in the program of the ESA Big. It can be a little bit confusing, but I hope
so what is ESA? Is that European Space Agency?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we lost Cory again. Pero acá Tommy le pregunta si ella trabaja para la Estación Espacial Europea. La estación no, la Agencia Espacial.
La Agencia Espacial.
Y nos cuenta que no, que ella trabaja con un proyecto de incubación que soporta, que ayuda a la Agencia Espacial Europea. ¿Por qué me cuesta tanto? Así que excelente.
And Karina, is this your first experience with the NASA SpaceApps Challenge or any hackathon?
Well, this is my first experience concerning the NASA Space Challenge, but it's my second experience regarding judging and taking place in hackathons. And I just want to thank Avais for this great opportunity to be part of it. So many thanks again. It's a great honor, and it's a great pleasure to be here and to support bright ideas, bright people in developing innovative and nice ideas and that can maybe become real. And this is really, really interesting for me as well.
Yeah, of course.
Karina, I want to ask about ESAPEC. Is there any ESAPEC in South America or any? What's the, if you know, if there's any business incubation support for other countries?
Bien, ahí pregunta a Base si conoce ella de algún sistema de incubación para este tipo de empresas en Latinoamérica o en otro país.
Karina?
I don't know if Karina heard.
Once again, please.
Yeah.
So, Karina, I was just going to ask if there's any ESAPEC support for like South America, or is it for the outer reaches of Europe? How does that ESA program work there?
So I can
business support.
I can only talk for the ESAPEC. So the ESAPEC Business Incubational Center. So it's and this is really the location is in Europe. And I can just send you a link where you can see all the sites all over Europe. And because you're the European, because ESA is an European institution, it doesn't belong to the European Union. So just see it clear. So ESA, it's an independent international organization, like the United Nations, for example, and the EU is a different one. So we don't have any incubational centers in South America, and we have got only locations in Europe. And you've got different centers as well. So for example, in the UK, we have got 3 of them. They have got different locations. You have got different centers in France, in Germany as well. And there is a list where you can have a look. I don't know if I can just send you the link.
Yeah, I have the list on the screen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ok, entonces Tommy ahora nos va a mostrar algunos de los proyectos de incubación que nos contaba Karina.
En realidad no.
Lo que vamos a hacer,
ahí está.
Te propongo hacer las preguntas vos en English y yo interrumpo y traduzco, ¿te parece? Ahora que estamos
Dale. These are the centers, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
These are the centers.
Yeah. So no Argentina. And here's the plan. We go to live to Scotland.
Acá está el plan de Tommy. Nos vamos todos a vivir a Escocia.
And you help
Karina
us.
Nos enseña.
You help us to get the European citizenship.
Oh no, it's not.
we get the funding from ESA.
Unfortunately, I can only support you regarding your application for the ESA-BIC. Unfortunately, but regarding the application, if you have got any questions, you can easily ask me if you like. So, but you have to be located in the UK. So it's regional wise.
Para aplicar para este tipo de incubaciones tendríamos que estar localizados en UK y ella nos podría ayudar con las gestiones y demás. Por si a alguien le interesa escaparse para allá.
Okay. But when we visit, we'll go to your place.
Yes, definitely. Just let me know.
No, asking for favors. Acá el Tommy bien argentino está agarroneando hospedaje, incubación, todo.
Todo lo que se pueda. And Karina, we heard about another hackathon called Act in Space that is related to ESA.
Yeah.
Are you also involved in that?
Yes, I am.
Acá pregunta Tommy si ella está involucrada en Act in Space, que es el otro hackathon que estuvimos viendo.
Yeah, I can just tell you a small little secret. So it was planned to have the Act in Space in Edinburgh, but unfortunately, due to the COVID situation, it was postponed.
Oh, okay. Estaban viendo organizar el Act in Space en Edinburgh, pero debido al COVID lo han tenido que posponer directamente.
And this is because we would like to make sure that that everything is safe and that we're not putting people on risk as well.
Porque habría que asegurarse totalmente de que esté todo seguro y no pongamos a nadie en peligro.
Yeah, and Aves told us that one of the prizes is a 0G flight in a plane. Have you been to a 0G flight?
Are you gonna ask that to everyone?
I'm only organizing it. I'm not participating, so it's up to the participants to decide whether or not they are open to have this to get it there. But of course, you have got the several rounds to get there and to get the prize. So you have to be aware if you're working really hard and if you go to the final round, then you have to consider that this is the prize and you should take it, or you should say, oh, I'm afraid, and look for maybe another conclusion.
Okay, acá Tommy, como siempre, pregunta si ella ha volado en gravedad cero, y a lo que responde que como está organizando y no participando, eso va a depender de los participantes, pero que si alguno se pone las pilas y decide y llega a la final, no vaya a ser que diga, uy, no, me da miedo subir al avión y no se suba.
So, here's the plan. We're gonna participate in active space in Argentina, in La Plata. And you, from your side, are gonna get us into that zero-G plane.
What?
And you are gonna make us win. Okay, I like that.
I can't really do it because it will be very unfair to all the participants.
Of course, so, I'm joking.
Of course,
ahora Tommy está intentando convencerla de que nos haga ganar para ir al avión, pero ella dice que sería poco profesional e injusto.
What I can maybe do, I can just maybe I can talk to my colleagues and we can have like a live connection, like Eurovision or something with Argentina.
Bueno,
that's good.
Just
que nos puede contactar con algunos colegas y hacer una conexión ahí en vivo.
I can't promise, but maybe I can just ask. I don't know what the time schedule is, but maybe this will be as well an opportunity.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, of course.
Great.
Really.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have to double check, of course, and I need the permission of my line manager and everything. But if Act in Space will taking place, maybe this is the way as well.
Yes.
Yeah. We just heard about the Act in Space, and we already wanna participate. So everything's good.
And just to go back to it. So the best area is also to getting support of experts. So Act in Space, or also the SpaceApp Challenge, it's about getting the foot into the door and having an idea and having experts that can help you in this idea as well. So there is no risk at all. And even if you say, oh, why? I don't know, maybe my idea is not that good or something like this, it doesn't matter. So the first thing is to try it. And this is the best way to try it without having any harm at all. So I can only encourage people to participate. And maybe Avais can also say something about it because he has got a lot of experience in hackathons.
Totalmente. So, acá Karina dice que, bueno, que la virtud principal de este tipo de eventos, Acting Space, SpaceApps, estos hackatones, es poder poner la pata en la puerta. O sea, empezar a entrar a todos estos círculos que, bueno, es lo que nos apasiona a todos nosotros y nos puede llevar muy lejos, me parece. Y si nos puede contar un poco más de su experiencia, Avais, que ha participado en varias.
Avais.
Yes, I would just like to add to what Karina said. It's a great opportunity to meet mentors. There's some fantastic mentors on Rocket Chat, and there's across whole around the countries. There's 90 plus countries working on this hackathon. So for anyone from any age and working in any sector, just get involved. It's a weekend for your opportunity to utilize some of the space technologies and build your ideas. And just really have fun and meet the network. There's a lot of people there, and they're more than willing to help, right? For example, like Karina, she's our mentor and a judge. Taking time off as volunteering just to speak to people and share shared experiences. So for the participants, it's a great opportunity to ask them questions and see what's required if they want to get into space side, either as working as an engineer in a certain area or building their own businesses. And so space is not only for space agencies now. It's for private sector. It's getting democratized, and SpaceX is not only the company. There's a lot of small startup companies working all over the world. So it's a great opportunity for participants to just use this weekend to build their ideas and yeah, good luck for them.
Thank you. Bueno, me quedo con lo último que dice, que me parece muy importante, que es tener en cuenta que el espacio ya no es solamente para las agencias espaciales. Ahora hay un mercado para la parte comercial.
Startups o la parte privada.
Y no solamente SpaceX, sino startups pequeñas pueden empezar a trabajar con cuestiones de espacio. Y estos tiempos de SpaceApps, de hackatones, son ideales para despertar nuevas ideas y formar nuevos proyectos.
Y otra cosa copada que hablaban es de la red que se genera alrededor de estos eventos. Es como que de repente estás en contacto con mentores de agencias espaciales, o como nosotros ahora que estamos hablando con esta gente en Escocia, que trabajan de alguna manera ahí con la ESA. Yeah.
Can I just add something that Avais mentioned as well? It's the best way also to work with people that you don't know. So in the hackathon, you need a team of people. And this means you have got people, maybe you have already a team that you know before, but sometimes you have got teams that you don't know. And this is a great opportunity to ask yourself, I'm capable to work in a team, and if I'm capable as well to build a startup or not. Because some people will say, it's a great experience, I've got 2 days, or maybe 1 day, and I didn't sleep that much, but I can decide for myself, yes, I can imagine to have a startup, or no, I can't, because there are several things that I realized during this very short period, it's not for me. And this is a great opportunity for you as well, because in life you've got only a few chances, and if you start your startup, then you have to make sure that you can fulfill the criteria, and this kind of hackathons give you the opportunity to figure out for yourself if you would like to go this way. And in some ways, it's really amazing that so many people participating in hackathons decided to have an own startup, because they say, yes, I can do it. Because sometimes you're a little bit afraid to have your own startup, because you say, well, I'm not smart enough, I'm not, my idea is not good enough, and something like this. But this is a chance to show your strengths and also your possibilities.
Bien, lo que dice Karina es que estas hackatones son también una oportunidad para analizar, ver cómo uno la pasa, cómo uno lo vive, y ver si sería capaz o si está preparado para arrancar una startup, ya sea por la parte de trabajar en equipo, por la parte de ver sus capacidades y demás. Es como una práctica que nos viene recontra bien, y está muy bueno ver cómo muchos de estos proyectos que surgen en hackatones se terminan desarrollando en empresas. Y eso esperamos para gente del SpaceApps, de Mendoza, Bariloche y San Juan. Okay, so thank you very much, Karina and Avais. We're really glad to see you. And
wait.
Tomas is gonna show us something.
Yeah, you can contact us on Instagram. We have an Instagram page. It's mars.argentina, and we are the Argentinian chapter of the Mars Society. So you can follow us and send us a message. If you want to come to Argentina, we'll make room.
We'll make asado.
Yeah.
So, Avais, you said you wanted to visit Bariloche. This guy says, it's wonderful to watch the interview, but someone has to cook. In my case, I'm going to do barbecue outside. So he's inviting you to his barbecue as well. An Argentinian barbecue is the best one.
Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds amazing, Gabriel. I'm signing myself up for next year. I'm coming there, and I'll be, going to Patagonia and visiting you guys.
Great.
And thank you. Thank you for the stream. It's been great speaking with you. Good luck. And keep in touch.
Yeah, and many thanks for this great opportunity. You are such a nice host, and I feel very welcomed, and this is really nice to be part of it. So many thanks, and good luck with it, and also success.
Yeah, thank you very much for your time, Karina and Avais. And this is the amazing thing that the SpaceApps has, that you can connect with everyone in the world, and I just love it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Take care.
I hope
Bye.
we see someday.
Thank you very much. See ya. Bye.
El pibe Escocia.
Okay, we did it.